Welcome, everyone. Welcome into Purple Lunar Rose Tarot and Astrology. Tonight, we are going to be looking at the astrology for the week of February 18th through February 24th. So, remember, guys, we're always a week ahead. If you're looking for what's happening this week, you can find that over on my YouTube channel under the live tab. So, today we're going to talk Virgo full moon, which actually comes in on February 24th. So, this is going to be at the end of the next week, which almost gives us about 2 weeks heads up, right? Or like a head notice, I guess. So I'm going to go over some of the astrology transits that we did already talk about when we did the February hot dates, but I'm going to give you a reminder of what is happening the 18th through the 24th, and then we'll talk about the Virgo full moon. I am going to do a collective reading, and then I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what readings we're going to offer tonight. All right. Maybe. There it goes. All right. So let me go through, give you the hot dates really quickly before we talk about that Virgo full moon. Don't forget, guys, we are multi streaming 3 different platforms: Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. And I understand that I am competing with the Super Bowl. So, for all of you that are watching the Super Bowl, I hope your team wins, right? All right, let's get to it. So February 18th is going to be the first one. Sun is going to enter Pisces. So happy birthday to all the Pisces out there. My youngest son is a Pisces. This energy is going to be about imagination, compassion, and intuition. You will feel like your intuition is coming in strongly over the next few weeks. All right, February 19th, you have the moon in Cancer, and it's going to be sextile Jupiter in Taurus. In my notes, I put that your options can be wide open on this day, so you really want to keep an open mind. On February 20th, we have the moon in Cancer, and it's going to be sextile Uranus in Taurus. And this is going to be about trying something different, and it could lead to some new insight. On February 21st, we have the moon in Leo, and it's going to be opposite Mars in Aquarius. So, this could be an energy where frustrations could boil over. I say try to stay busy this day, and physical activity could help you process that extra energy a little better, right? February 22nd, we have Venus in Aquarius, and it's going to be conjunct Mars in Aquarius. This is very passionate energy. I put in my notes that this was perfect date night energy, right? There could be a lot of romance. For those of you that are single, we tend to use this energy for our creativity, right? So you could have a very creative day on 222. All right, so on February 23rd, we have Mercury entering Pisces. And this is about increased imagination. And you could catch yourself lost in fantasy February 23rd. On February 24th, the last day of the week, we have Virgo full moon. And this is very much a get organized, get things done. You want to maximize your productivity with this Virgo full moon. And really don't forget to self care. Don't forget to self care. My newest notes you can see since I've been studying a Virgo full moon, it's definitely a get your life together type of energy, right? This Virgo full moon is causing us all to detoxify all areas of our life. That means if there's anyone that's toxic or unhealthy around you, they're just being removed, right? I do feel because we have Sun in Pisces, especially those of us on this very specific type of spiritual awakening journey, I feel like we could struggle to find balance with this Virgo full moon between the 3D and the 5D. Pay attention to your dreams. Make sure you're using your dream journals, y'all. They definitely help, and it will help you keep all of that energy balanced, right? And also, Virgo full moon is very much a little by little making your mark type of energy. So keep moving forward. All right, guys. Again, one more time, I want to show you guys because I love all the pretty videos. Can you see the creativity? Virgo full moon, free reading tonight. Your crush, I did because, guys, it's Valentine's. I know some of us don't. I don't know. I don't know about you guys. Like sometimes I feel like I'm just sick of seeing the hearts, but then I don't want to be like that person, right? So we got to have a little hearts in our stuff, right? But your crush, I figured that'd be a fun one for Valentine's. I'm gonna go ahead and start collective reading first, as always. I see everyone coming in: Amanda, Sandra, Michelle. I thought I seen Sherry earlier. There she is. I see her. Stephanie on Facebook. I love you, ladies. You guys must not be watching the Super Bowl. I think the whole world is watching to see if Taylor Swift is a witch or not, right? I know. I said it. I said it. All right. Oh, you guys, I forgot to light my candles. Did burn my sage. I have run out of Palo Santo. I don't know how I let these things happen. It's like I've known that I need the Palo Santo for like the last two paychecks. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I'm gonna have to be making a trip to my local um, little store. You know, get me some Palo Santo. All right, so Diana is definitely Super Bowling it. She's rooting for the 49ers, y'all. That's her team. So we need to cheer them on, right? I have several friends rooting for the Chiefs. Some of them just because, what are they called? Swifties. And some of them just because, I don't know, if they like the Chiefs, I guess. I haven't watched football since Peyton Manning retired. I don't know if you guys know who Peyton Manning is, but he was my hero for a long time. Um, and he actually retired the same year my son graduated high school, who also played football. And you know, I was the football. We had to go to the games, do all the things every weekend. You know, for like a decade, right? And so when my son graduated, and my other two sons really didn't take to football as much as my oldest son had, and Peyton Manning retired on the same year, I was like, that's it. I guess I'm retiring from football, right? And I don't know if I've ever told you all this, but when I was in high school, I moved in with my grandpa, and I got to experience like a regular time of life. You know, like where we didn't move around 500 places, and I got to live in one place for an extended period of time. And I got to go to one school, right? Um, I was the water girl on the football team. They didn't let us play. That's not true. We did have what do they call that? Powder puff. It was called powder puff, where the girls had like the one football game. You know what I mean? um, a year. But yeah, I got to be the water girl, and I don't know. It's really exciting to be down on that field, right? So I was always really excited when Patrick was playing. But yeah, it's like when it was retired, 2016 was like that was it for me. I haven't really watched too much football since then. But yeah, I don't know. I hope everybody's team wins. All right, breaking trail comes out. A breakthrough is at hand. That's going to be masculine energy, stepping into power. You are strong beyond measure. I find it interesting that Spirit's been giving me two cards each lately. Have you guys noticed that? I've noticed it the last couple of lives. Watching clouds, lie back, rest, and relax comes out for divine feminine. Faraway places, get ready for new horizons. This definitely is this energy of like rest before something picks up or something gets busy. Wandering path, enjoy the journey is here, and view from above, get the big picture. Unknown territories on the bottom. I'm getting a lot of what's the word? Duality. Um, I'm getting like a lot of the yin yang, like if there's this, there's that, or like you have this option and that option. It's kind of that energy. And I feel like it's possible Yeah, I feel like it's possible that we feel like this is a new situation for us. Now I'm interested. So tell me, do you guys feel that way? Do you feel like you suddenly have new options that you didn't before? Or is it that we're understanding that there's no wrong choice? We just need to commit to a choice, right? Is that it possibly? All right, let's pull some purple tarot. All right, breaking trail, a breakthrough is at hand, and stepping into your power, you are strong beyond measure. It's like they've figured something out. And it's kind of like that energy. See how I said like the soul has the path, right? And it's like you can't really go, you can't be on the wrong path. Like your soul chose the journey you're on, and everything you experience has like purpose and reason, right? Even when people say like, oh, they're making a mistake, or oh, he's making a mistake. He can't really make a mistake, because that just means that his soul wanted to go carve out this path. You see what I'm saying? And go check this thing out. There's something down that path that this energy had to learn, right? And it does help you become, I always say like better, smarter, stronger, right? And step into your power. So it is this energy of like maybe going to I mean, it could definitely be like a delay, but it's like something is gained from that delay. Watching the clouds lie back, rest, and relax over here, I feel like something's moving quickly for divine feminine, and as divine masculine could be slowing something down. All right, Ten of Swords is here, completion to a painful life cycle. Six of Swords is here, following guidance. And Four of Cups is here, all the ingredients to manifest. So it's like they've had to take a detour to learn how to follow their guidance so that they can bring something forth. I don't know about y'all, but in my own journey, I know that's fact. Like that just happened. Like maybe 30 minutes before the live started. Pretty interesting. All right, let's look at watching the clouds, faraway places. All right, so Five of Wands is here. Five of Wands is like, it's challenging. I think what's challenging is that we're ready to go. We're ready to get somewhere. We're ready to be somewhere already. It's like we feel that something's coming. We know it's coming. And we're just, I don't know. It's like we're just done waiting, right? Six of Wands is here. Six of Wands is a victory. It's also about notoriety. And Six of Cups is here. Six of Cups is reunion energy. That could be what some of us are waiting for. Six of Cups is also a gift. A gift. I do feel like something is coming that could feel like a gift or a reward. I looked right before we started, you guys, and I believe we were at 3,987. Twitch, I see you. Thank you, Sandra. All right, let's look at that bridging energy. Wandering path, enjoy the journey, view from above, get the big picture. We're supposed to be experiencing something good. All right, let me get it. Hold on. We're supposed to be open to receiving something good, or something. We could be receiving something good right now, and there's something about like being present. I'm getting like, I know it says get the big picture, but I'm getting more like be present. Look at what's happening right now, like right in front of your face right now. My computer just flickered. I wonder if that's confirmation. All right, wandering path. Enjoy the journey. Ace of Wands, look at that. This is starting to be like my favorite card. Fate, destiny. It's like a new excitement, new passionate energy. Nine of Pentacles. I feel like this is what it's about, right? And then Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is the big picture. Like we are healing something. I feel like there's something about us stepping into our financial independence that is causing us to heal, what do they call it, the generational curses, right? And let's talk about that for a minute. I feel like I'm going to step on some toes. I'm sorry, I love y'all. But it's like, okay, let me use my own life as an example here. My mother, bless her heart, is in heaven. She's actually right here with me, but um, married several times, nine to be exact. I'm not being mean, I'm just stating a fact. And I feel like she did this because she thought that she could not financially support herself. And I stayed in a karmic marriage for 20 years. Like I married this guy 7 years in after three different like cheating affairs. And I still married him. You see what I'm trying to say? Like I knew better. um, and then I stayed, for 10, 13 more years. So I'm just saying. I did these things because I also thought that I could not like financially stand on my own 2 feet, right? Um, and then I had this awakening, and then I learned that this awakening is about, healing these generational curses. And now I run my own business. So and I'm just saying every day is a success. Every day we grow. Every day we get closer to our goals, right? And it's just like, talk about healing something that, you know, my family has probably dealt with for a long, long time. So that when my grandchildren grow up, and it doesn't matter, man or female, they're going to know that they don't have to take crap from anybody because they're going to have their own. And they're going to attract somebody that is the same. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what's happening over here. Look at that, the High Priestess on the bottom. The High Priestess is the moon. It's Cancer energy. Definitely some divine feminine energy, but it's the energy that's of getting like mastering our spiritual path. All right, let's use the romance angels. And wow, I just want to say, look at that. There's no major arcanas except for the High Priestess on the bottom, which means that we're sitting at the veil, sitting with spirit. And it's like there's no major arcanas here. I mean, the Ace of Wands almost could be a major arcana, right? It's not. But it's like, remember, whenever there's these major arcanas, it's because spirit has to step in and has to be like, here, I gotta fix something for you because you can't do it. And it's like we're doing it. Do you see that? Like we're doing it. All right, let's do head, heart, higher self. Unrequited love comes out. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going, and that's in the headspace. It's very possible this masculine energy I feel like they feel like the divine feminine is pulling away, and I mean, they are. I don't know who made the rules. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know who says that this energy leads the journey. This energy has to do something first before this energy can, figure it out. I don't know. I don't know why that is. And I don't necessarily know that it is that way. I think the masculine energy manifests a lot more than we know, than we think, you know what I mean, than people talk about. I've been reading on this whole theory that it's the masculine energy that manifests the feminine energy. And it's because this energy feels like they can't do something in this lifetime. Like they're like, if I don't know what the words are, like they just have too much against them in this lifetime. So they need like extra assistance, right? I don't know. That's definitely a theory that could, could be true. I always say one day I'm going to ask Jesus. It's just not today. Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon, and this is in the heart space. I feel like that's actually what's happening right now. It's almost giving me the energy. You know how the Heal Yourself reading cards has that the courage where she's reaching out for him, but he has his lantern and he's trying to be courageous and he has to go off and do something on his own. It has that type of energy. All right, let's look at higher self. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. It's very possible this is higher self. So it's like spirit is forcing divine masculine to choose which path. And it's definitely, oh my goodness, what is happening? There's definitely like a catch up energy. Not like the ketchup that you eat, but like, divine masculine needs to catch up. All right, let's look at divine feminine. Children. Your love life is being affected by children is in the headspace. I think we're just focused on our children. If you don't have children, you're focused on having children, right? And if you're not focused on having children, you do have something that you've created, that you've birthed. Like, here's my PLR, this is my baby, right? So it's like you have something that you put all your time and effort in, and it's like that is what has your attention at this time. So no wonder divine masculine feels like divine feminine is pulling their energy away. I said because we are. The romantic feelings comes out in the heart space. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. I feel like this could be some messages going back and forth. I feel like divine feminine could be sending the separation message. How interesting is that? Do you guys feel the swap in that energy? And then it's like the other energy, the romantic energy is coming from divine masculine. I feel like that's just going to be because again, they feel us pulling that energy back. All right, codependency, but it came out in reverse. Yes, thank you, Jesus. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Not anymore, right? Not anymore. Interesting. Passion is on the bottom. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. All right, so I'm going to do some messages. We'll wrap it up with some guidance, and then we'll jump over to those readings. Danger Zone on Twitch. Oh my gosh, Vanessa's giving us the update. Live messages, please. Kansas City has taken the lead. Ooh, what did I tell you about that Taylor Swift? Y'all, if I was a bet in person, I'd have bet the farm today. All right. Also, I just want to say her number is 13. And she's just high vibing, y'all. I'm just saying, she's just high vibing right now. And she's in alignment. I wish I could vibe that high. I'm definitely trying. My number is 11, and today is the 11th. And I do believe that we are going to reach that 4,000 hours on YouTube today. I feel like this live, this video, the videos we posted today is definitely going to take the cake. Manifesting is getting fun. All right, let's do some messages. Let's do 3 from Divine Masculine to Divine Feminine, please. You helped me start my spiritual awakening. I'm about to, y'all don't even know, but like I'm having a, what is happening over here moment. Missing you comes out. Why is this so hard? I will reach out to you soon. And did you get my message? I know I said 3, but Spirit does whatever Spirit wants to do. I don't really get to pick. I just pretend like I'm in charge. It means a great deal to me when you're in my corner. This is coming from Divine Feminine to Divine Masculine. I appreciate everything you do and have ever done for us. Again, Divine Feminine to Divine Masculine. It's easier for me to be wrong than right. Again, Divine Feminine to Divine Masculine. That's just because we're done explaining ourselves, right? Like we're done escaping. 4 Roses comes out. You make me humble is on the bottom. But it's like we're just done arguing. Like this is the route that I'm on. Join me on this route or don't, right? Like it's that simple. All right, let's do some angel inspiration. 4 Roses is alcohol. It's actually a whiskey. I actually don't drink 4 Roses, but I did used to drink. And alcohol is something that I mean, I guess some people could drink for fun. I'm sure there's people out there that do. When I drank, I wasn't necessarily drinking for fun. I was drinking to escape my misery, right? I was just having this conversation over at my son's house right before the live started. I'm so glad that I don't drink anymore. I'm so grateful that I get to appreciate my life. I feel so healthy. I feel like my skin looks amazing. I I don't know. I don't throw up. I'm not sick. I'm not like, dragging butt everywhere. And I'm not in this codependent relationship with alcohol, right? Well, it wasn't dependent on me. I was just dependent on it. But it's an escape. So the reason I made the card is to show that they are things that we use to escape something when we don't want to deal with something. I feel like we're done with that, right? Like we've faced the things. We're calling everybody out, including ourselves, right? All right, we have the happiness card coming out. We have Archangel Raphael coming out. That's the health. It could have something to do with traveling too. And we have embrace change. I see a friendship. Archangel Ragul on the bottom. This Archangel has been coming out a lot for me. I do feel like there has been a rift. Like there has been a disagreement. There has been a like this energy doesn't like what this energy is doing, and this energy doesn't like what this energy is doing. And I guess what's interesting is it's kind of like that Scorpio reading that I did last week. I was saying like we can't really we have to do what spirit tells us to do. We can't listen to what other people's opinion of what they think we're supposed to do, right? Something about the happiness comes with that too. It's like we need to go after what makes us happy, not what other people think would make us happy or what other people tell us would make us happy. It's like we have to go after what we know. Archangel Raphael is here because I feel like we are having this massive healing right now. I do feel like there is a little bit of a push for the masculine to again catch up, right? But again, this could have something to do with traveling. When I went to Colorado for my father-in-law had passed away, I remember posting this picture on my Facebook. It was a prayer. My whole family was going. We were like going on a convoy, right? From over here to all the way to the other side of the country. And I posted this thing about, keep us safe and protected as we took this trip. It was interesting because on the way home, we actually had a pretty big accident. My son was following us, and a semi got over into his lane. Unbeknownst to me, I didn't know. It was because there was someone coming on the off ramp, um, or on ramp or whatever, and he had nowhere to go, so he just kind of moved over, which scooted my son over. It was winter time, so he spun out in the middle of the interstate. I also had an accident very similar to that, so it just came and gave me like PTSD flashback when I seen his car spinning in the rearview mirror. So I remember getting out and like running, probably for the first time in 20 years, down this interstate. And I remember my son told me later that when he seen me coming, he told the semi driver, he said, that's my mom. You probably should go ahead and get back in your truck. And I'm glad he did get back in his truck. Yes, sir. But I remember posting that poem or that prayer, and it had Archangel Raphael on it, and it was a prayer for our safe travels and our safe return. Nobody was hurt in that car accident. We all walked away safely and came home safely. But yeah, I feel like there's something about traveling. And there's like we're highly protected in our travels, something like that. Embrace changes here because that's what's happening. I do see the friendship card. The mirror is on there. I feel like Spirit's asking us to reflect on our own actions. It's really easy to go, oh, he did that and she did that. But it's like, or, however, it doesn't matter, man or woman. But it's, we need to really, the whole journey, the whole point of this journey is the mirror, is to heal through that mirror, is to see what we need to see so that we can heal, become better, wiser, smarter, stronger, all the things. All right, I'm going to leave it there. That's going to be your collective reading. I hope that was helpful. I'm going to clean up really quickly. I'm going to show you guys what we're doing tonight while I'm cleaning up, and then I'll come check out that list. The Virgo full moon is going to be the one that I recommend for sure. But I know some of you may be in that Valentine's energy, I'm not 100% sure about this. I need to pull my journals out, but I think I may have dated a person that picked a fight right before every holiday. Actually, I married a person that picked a fight at every holiday. But I think I may have dated a person that picked a fight right before every holiday. I know, right? Just saying, I'm going to go back, look at them journals, but I'm pretty sure. What a technique, though, right? All right, look at Michelle. Thank you, Michelle. All right, so we have Stephanie on Facebook. Love messages. All right, Stephanie on Facebook. I am doing love messages, but are you doing the crush reading, the 3 card crush reading, or you want me just to pull some love messages? I do have those out though, and I'm doing them every day of February. So if that's what you want, just let me know. Amanda on Facebook, love messages. Sandra, YouTube, Virgo, full moon. Sherry on YouTube, Virgo, full moon. Vanessa on Facebook, love messages. Danger Zone on Twitch, love messages. And Michelle on Facebook, Virgo, sweet. Stephanie says, love messages, please. Sherry, same here with married 20 years. I feel like we'll see that we all have a very similar, I don't know what to say, soul journey, right? We probably all experience a lot of the very similar things. And when I first started PLR, I knew that I was going to have to talk about my own personal journey. And that was one of the things that I really, really didn't want to do because I didn't want people to know my stuff. Right? I don't know. You get over it very quickly. You get over it very quickly. And you'll notice that the other twin readers that you find, I don't know how to say it without sounding a certain type of way, but it's like the more successful ones, I guess you could say, are more vulnerable and more open. Their faith and spirit is immeasurable, right? Miss Alice here. Jenna on YouTube. We're adding Jenna. And she wants Virgo. All right, let me get love messages. And I do have the soulmate cards we're going to use today. No, we're not. You should though. Let's do 2 and 2. How about that? Look at me trying to make deals. Here, let's do 2 and 2. Ooh, Danger Zone wants your crush. Sweet. All right, Stephanie. Is it possible, Stephanie, do you have a twin and a soulmate? I mean, I guess you don't have to answer that if you don't want to. I guess I was supposed to tell you that you have a twin and a soulmate. All right, let's see what comes out. I love you. Wow, so this is what real love feels like. Let's do one more. Okay, apparently not. 2 and 2. Ooh, I have every right to be disappointed. Can you just give me the answer? Ooh, wow. On the bottom, you're good. You got the essentials. You got it. All right. So I'm supposed to tell you the cards, and that's why I was supposed to use these. But I mean, I don't even freaking remember sometimes. I have every right to be disappointed. Okay, I remember. So it was when the journey took an unexpected turn, I guess you could say. And can you just give me the answer? This was Dark Night of the Soul. It was the beginning of Dark Night of the Soul on counterpart side. And you're good. You got the essentials. You got it. It was actually Venus retrograde last summer. And it was, in other words, like you have everything you need to move forward on this journey, and they could feel like you don't need them anymore. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that was helpful. $16.13 extra point blocked. San Francisco back in the lead. Have mercy, y'all. You got me on the edge of my seat. I ain't even. Yes, I agree with that, Sandra. Um, and I feel like we get tested. We get tested in our pushback, like our fight. Um, I mean, I guess we get tired too. But I think that's what determines the level, I would say. Or maybe it's not our fight, but our self-discipline. I guess that's a better word, right? Thank you, Stephanie. All right, Amanda, Facebook love messages. Amanda, say hi to me in the comments. Show you guys what we're doing. I like making the spreads out so you guys can see what the cards are going to be. Sandra, what are some of the things, and Miss Al too, what are some of the actions or like daily practices that you do to work with your depression? I guess my question is there a daily practice that you do to fight your depression, or is it an energy that you feel like at sometimes you just accept? That would be my question, I guess. All right, Amanda on Facebook, are you still hanging out with us? Let me know. Yes, Sandra says music is my main therapy. Beautiful, beautiful. Sherry says nature helps. Yes, absolutely. That's going to be the grounding ourselves. Music therapy. I've been watching about you know how Miss L was telling me the frequencies, and I was like telling you guys that there was something about that music that, you would think it's like weird or slow or boring or like elevator music or something, but it was making me better. Like it was physically making me better, especially when I was going through that, the Venus retrograde last summer. So I definitely am starting to buy into that, healing the DNA, the cells. You know what I'm talking about? Like with the different frequency music. Yes, absolutely. I feel like we're gonna learn more about that in 2024. Like you're gonna hear more people talking about that for sure. Amanda says I'm here. Nature. I was just reading Sherry, and one of the books I was reading, it was actually about our shoes. It was talking about how we should, walk barefoot, and that we actually were never supposed to wear shoes. And it talked about how like the earth is, has these electrical, energetic, whatever, and it's like our feet were supposed to touch the earth, and it like revives us and like revitalizes, like again helps heal us, right? But we put shoes on our feet, and it's like now, like we don't get to go out, and we have to purposely go out and do the things now. When I went fishing the other day, I was out at the lake here where I live. um we're getting bigger, y'all, and everybody's been talking to me about like, how I'm always really open about where I live, and it's like now I'm like, I guess I can't do that anymore, and it's weird. Like I don't like it. But anyway, there's a beautiful lake here where I live, and I was fishing at it, and the water's down because it's winter time, right? So they lower the water. There's a river actually runs through it. But anyway, oh, that tells you where I'm at. But anyway, the rocks, you can sit on rocks that are normally covered by the water, right? Because it's winter time and it's low. So I totally sat on the rocks, took my shoes off. Yeah, beautiful day. I'm so glad I went. Shamanic drumming. That's new to me too. I haven't got into that too much. If you find some you like, send them to me, Sandra. Miss L says I'm diverse with music. Me too. Me too. I like everything. I can listen to flutes, rap. I mean, I don't care. I like all of it if it's good. If it's good, right? Like some music, if it's just not good, I'm like, no, I don't want to listen to somebody screaming at me. I listened to some Metallica this weekend. Miss Tina was playing some Metallica. All right, Amanda, live messages, and I hear we can pull the soulmate cards. Thank goodness. I don't know. I don't know if I'm mad at the OG cards or if I'm scared of the OG card. I don't know. It's just like I've just not been wanting to pull them. I guess for about a month now. Oh, it's funny. I said a month now. It is the 11th of February. Yeah, January 11th was Capricorn new moon. Yeah, I was definitely over it that day. Your voice has a therapeutic effect on me. I could listen to you for hours. I love that card. I love it when you guys tell me that you like my voice. I hate my voice. I think it's different. I shouldn't say I hate it. I guess I'm getting more used to it, but I don't know. Grace Angel 20. I love purple and I'm a Virgo. No way. Surprise. Sandra, I went to a Metallica concert, but I don't remember much. Grace says, I get a lot of people ask me to talk them to sleep. That is so interesting, Grace. I get a lot of people that tell me I do my lives at night, usually about 8 o'clock Central Time. But I get a lot of people tell me that they turn me on, and our view duration is so high over on YouTube because they fall asleep with me on, so it just keeps playing, right? Vanessa says, I'm going to choose your crush. Vanessa wants the crush. I'll write it on there real quick. All right. Look at Grace. Vanessa is my name. How interesting. Grace, we're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch all at the same time. Um, Sorry, guys, I got a notification. Give me just one second. And sound is still okay. All right, there it goes. I'm not sure if the sound went out or not, but I got the the little exclamation thing. All right, Amanda, here we go. Love messages. I'm so proud of everything that you do. You're the only one who gets me without saying anything. Wow. Okay, that happened, Amanda, because something's happening and I wasn't going to say it. And so they were like, no, we're going to say it. And that's why it came out. Amanda, these are not um, messages from the 3D. All right, so I'm so proud of everything that you do. You're the only one who gets me without saying anything. I daydream of our future together. I'm a better person because of you, and I feel more optimistic about life. When I'm sad, I look at pictures and feel much better. And that could be 3D. But these are her from a heavenly vantage point. How interesting, right? I think this is, you could be daydreaming about a person. I do feel like you are making them a better person. And I do feel like you actually both look at pictures of each other when you're sad. All right, I hope that was helpful. Yeah, don't fight the spirits. When they tell you to say something, just say it. BMF, how do you join the queue? Well, you just tell us. All right, Sandra's going to do the Virgo reading. No need to be sorry. Just hit that join or follow button, whatever. I think it says follow on Twitch, right? Man, you guys, I forgot my tea. I don't know if I can keep going that long without my tea. Grace says, I'm a reader too. I almost never read myself. Oh, you guys want to hear something? It's not really a secret. I say it all the time. So, this is my spiritual awakening journey, right? So, I had a spiritual awakening. Um, right? I had a specific type of spiritual awakening. And when I do these readings, I mean, except for when I'm doing like personal readings, right? We do the elements, we do all 12 signs throughout the week. So if you're new, make sure to hit the follow button. But all 12 signs, I study birth charts, so I know that we have all 12 pieces of the pie. And when I do all 12 signs, those readings are actually for me. That's my healing journey. It's me in spirit. And spirit gives me the guidance for all 12 houses. I mean, all the, yeah, all 12 houses, all the pieces of the pie. And so I correlate those readings with my birth chart. And yeah, that's how it works. Now, we have a strong following here that are on the very same specific type of spiritual awakening journey, right? And it is because we're all working with that collective energy. And again, this very specific type of spiritual awakening journey. So it's like my messages, they pull at my heartstrings, but they pull at your heartstrings too, because we're on the same journey. That's how it works, you guys. That's the big secret. Ew, I love that. I used to sacred geometry for doing reads. Wow. All right. I love y'all. I'm gonna go make my tea. We're at Sandra, and she's the first one to get Virgo full moon, so I'm really excited. But give me just like 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Okay. Let's see if I can put a little music on at least, so it's not like super dead quiet. All right, I'm back. Thank you for being so patient. I'm on the tea kick now, right? So it's just, I feel like I just gotta have one. Every time we're doing these readings, the chamomile is the one that I am picking today. People say the chamomile tea makes them sleepy. I feel like it doesn't make me sleepy. It makes me calm, but I wouldn't say sleepy. All right, Sandra, we're going to use Queen of the Moon. Got my trusty purple tarot in case I need to clarify. The first thing I'm going to look at, Virgo full moon. Virgo is organized energy, right? Organization, sometimes a little perfectionism is seen with Virgo energy, but we're going to see where you need to be more organized. You have the darkness card. It's going to be we're just talking about that, Sandra. The depression, dark night of the soul. So I feel like this is spirit speaking of the discipline. I've been getting a big lesson in this, and I don't know how to tell y'all like what I'm experiencing without sounding a certain type of way. So I'm just gonna say I love y'all. Like I wouldn't be like I love y'all. That's why I'm here. But people have always said I'm a really hard person. People have always like, Rosa, you're so mean. You're so mean, Rosa. Um, and I feel like spirit is hard on me. Like, I was whining the other day. I was like, how come I can't drink anymore? How come I can't party anymore? How are people having spiritual awakenings, but they still have, going to the bars and having a good time? Like, how come I can't do that? Well, again, it's because I'm on a very specific type of spiritual awakening journey. And if you are on this type of journey, the divine feminine is definitely being asked to sit, right? We're being asked to sit in our divine feminine energy, protect our energies, a lot of solitude, a lot of self-discipline, right? That's going to be the key. And really, ever since Venus retrograde, before Venus retrograde last year, I suffered from anxiety, PTSD, severe. My therapist called it major depression. So I don't know if there's like a level how that works, but she called it major depression, right? Um, I told y'all the story. I went over the bridge the other day. I jumped up and down in my car trying to see if I could kick off the anxiety. Did spirit help me? Yes, absolutely. That Kundalini activation, I don't know what that's about. I haven't really figured all the pieces out to that, but that definitely gave me a big assistance. But it's going to be the self discipline after that. I know that if I don't want to be put back into dark night of the soul, there are certain things I have to do. When I was in that relationship and we had this blow up, last January, I knew right then and there that if I didn't get out of the bed, this particular dark night of the soul was going to be something I didn't want to play with, right? I wouldn't say that I fear dark night of the soul. I understand there's purpose to it. I understand we're going to have more than one. But it's like now, okay, it's like, for example, if I'm thirsty and spirit teaches me that in order to not be thirsty, I need to drink more water. Well, then every time I'm thirsty, I'm going to go drink more water, right? Every time that darkness, remember, for every light there is the same amount of dark. So it's like every time it comes, I know that there are actions that I need to take. And I also want to say too, are you doing shadow work? Because I'm hearing we need to balance that too, right? Like we can't just run from the darkness. Like there's some things we have to face. Are you facing too much though? Are you beating yourself down instead of encouraging yourself to rise? Is the message that I'm hearing. All right, let's look at how you can use your, okay, so Virgo is problem solving, right? Like if there's a problem, go to a Virgo and they will solve the problem. So it's like they have amazing problem solving abilities. So we all have a piece of Virgo, right? So you're going to have a problem solving ability that can help others. Let's see how you can help others. And remember, a lot of times when we're in this energy, I was in Dark Night of the Soul when Spirit told me start PLR. When we don't know how to help ourselves, we can actually help ourselves by helping others, right? Like that's what I was going to say earlier about the readings. Like when I come out here and I do all 12 signs, are they for me? Yes. Are they helping me heal? Yes. I don't have a problem reading for myself. I don't know. I don't know. I know some people struggle. I think it's just because, I don't know, I just really stick to the meaning of the card. I don't really venture too far. I mean, unless Spirit gives me a direct message, I'm, I don't know. I understand some people do though. But yeah, it's definitely about when you don't know how to do something to get you through something, you help someone else, and that's going to just in turn align you, clear your path, help you heal something. Fruition is here. You know how to manifest. Interesting. You know how to manifest. You know how to. All right. So now my question is, how are you manifesting in the lower vibrational energy? How is that like working out? So here's what I'm gonna say. We're powerful, powerful beings. I was telling Diana earlier, she's the 49ers, and I was telling her, I said, I hope her team wins. But I've been watching Taylor Swift for Taylor Swift actually moved to the town next to me when this would have been like 2002, 2003, when I lived in Mount Juliet, Tennessee. She moved to a little town called Henderson with her parents. They already knew she was going to be famous when she got there. We already knew she was going to be famous. My ex actually, I want to say he worked on their property. I could be wrong about that. But I just remember she just had this vibe, this energetic vibe. We all can vibe that way. We all have the ability to do that. I do feel that some of us are on very specific type of spiritual awakening journeys. Like we all have purpose and everyone's needed for a purpose, but the specific path that we are on, people say sometimes like, Rosa, you're not supposed to manifest during eclipse season. Or Rosa, you're not supposed to release during new moon. Or Rosa, you're not supposed to. You know what, Rosa does what she wants when she wants to, and I've never had an issue, never. So I feel like some of us just have maybe greater abilities to break through certain things, right? Oh, is it back? Do we have audio? Is it back now? It's so weird, right? I got the notification earlier. I don't have nothing now. But It's like I was saying, I was telling Diana, I was like, get up and do an extra jig, light some extra candles. I mean, you're fighting some high vibe and energy here. But I'm just saying, is it possible? Yes, yes, it is possible. But I feel like you're struggling to manifest in the lower vibrational energy. And your manifestation is needed for whoever is around you. So, if you get up tomorrow morning and you're questioning, do I want to get up and wash my face? Do I want to practice some yoga today? Do I want to turn some high vibe and music on today? Tell yourself yes, because there's someone around you that needs you in that high vibrational energy so that you can bring something to fruition. All right, let's do guidance. Virgo full moon guidance. That split such a weird way. Trust is here, growth is here. There's that protection. See how she's in that egg? I do feel like highly protected. Um, and this is not about you protecting something. This is about spirit protecting you. So it's like trust that you're protected. And something about your own protection could be why you're struggling with the dark night of the soul. All right, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that was helpful. I hope it wasn't gone too long. I didn't get a call or anything, so I'm not sure. It's 9:11 right now. I've been seeing the 911. Ooh, I just seen 1111 all the way across the screen on our timer. But yeah, it's interesting the number of synchronicities. Yeah, we're all gonna have that not comfortable putting it out there. That's why I have such a hard time, like when I have to do my face on the camera. All right. So that was Sandra. So now we're at Sherry, full moon. Sherry on YouTube. She's like, sweet. Please add Racer on Twitch and BMF on Twitch, Sun on YouTube, your crush and Grace on Twitch. Okay, let me add that really quickly. So Racer on Twitch, BMF on Twitch, Sun on YouTube with your crush reading, and Grace on Twitch. All right. I love all that Twitch energy. Grace says, I get angel number synchronicities all the time. And Danger Zone says the game could go into overtime. Oh, have mercy. All right, Sherry. So Virgo full moon. So first thing we're going to look at is where you need to get organized, where spirit wants you to put your focus, your energies. You have the void coming out, supermoon attraction, very similar to Sandra's energy. And that's not really, abnormal, right? It's our collective energies. So here's what I'm going to say. There is going to be something and that's dark or heavy, and it's coming out for both ladies. So again, it's going to be a strong collective feeling, right? Like we're close to something that maybe we've been waiting for, that is more bright, light, higher vibrational. And the closer we get to this energy, the more this darkness is going to test us or going to come at us. That's definitely the energy that I'm feeling. Now, the Void card actually talks about a time between when the moon is between signs, like it's left one sign, hasn't quite made it into the next sign. It's usually a few hours in a day in between the moon phases, right? That was interesting. I see we're back. 1919. Vanessa says, oh my God, it's tired, nearly over. Okay, so I don't know what happened to the sound. I hope it's okay. But I think this is just where you need to get organized, is you just need to declutter and make things as simple as possible and try to balance that light and dark energy. My computer just crashed. I don't know. My phone's still holding out. It's all that football energy, y'all. So the path comes out for how you can use your problem solving skills to help others. So it's like maybe you're lighting the path for others. The path card talks about how spirit lights the path for you. The numbers are sticking out to me. So you have 1 and 8. Guidance card, action. And that action is going to have something to do with healthy boundaries. I'm sorry, Sherry. Just bear with me. I'm just trying to get it all back on. So audio didn't go out. I was worried I was turning her cards over and she couldn't hear me. Okay, so I'm going to run back over it, Sherry. I do apologize. All right, so more organization needed is going to be the void energy. So it's like self-discipline. It's about balancing the light and the dark. Problem solving skills that you can use to help others is lighting the path for others or showing others the way. And then the action card is your guidance. I feel like the action is actually going to have something to do with that bottom of the deck, where it talks about having healthy boundaries. Sweet. I hope that was helpful, Sherry. All right, I'm going to start moving through them a little bit faster. Let's do Vanessa. And Vanessa wants your crush, right? Is that correct? Okay, for these, we're going to use The Power of Love Activation by James Van Praagh. Miss Al gifted me these. All right. So I'm going to move through it a little bit quicker, right? So here we go. First thing I'm going to look at is their current energy. Their current energy. So think of your person. Kindness. You are humanitarian, made of love, and you're able to share that energy with others. I feel like their current energy is that they're doing something of some service for someone. Maybe for many people, humanitarian. They could be learning that their life has purpose and has something to do with service. But I feel like they're already doing it. All right, now I'm going to look at their true intentions. Gratitude. You fully appreciate the invaluable lessons that life lovingly presents to you. Discernment. I just seen it. So I feel like this person is grateful for knowing you, grateful for whatever experiences they're having with you. You could be teaching them something. All right, let's pull a Power of Love Activation. Evolution. Wow, you're awakening with this person. Commitment was the next card. It says you realize that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love. Yeah, I feel like strong spiritual connection, and it's like they also feel the connection, and it's like they're elevating with you. Pretty interesting. All right, I'm going to leave it right there. Hope that was helpful. All right, Danger Zone on Twitch also wants your crush. Danger Zone, say hi to me in the comments. Thank you, Vanessa. All right, Danger Zone, think of your person. What do they look like? What color hair do they have? What's the sound of their voice? Sound. All right, current energy. Purpose. You possess the determination and dedication to consciously demonstrate love. Their current energy is they're either trying to find their purpose or they're trying to find the purpose of why something happened. Satisfaction is going to come out. You let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. That's going to be their true intention. Is this twin energy? It's like that's what they're showing you how to do. How interesting. And then forgiveness is here. This is going to be the love activation guidance card. It says you're now able to activate the power of love in order to release past hurts. So clearly this person is from a past situation. I feel strong spiritual connection. It's like they taught you how to not let others define you. And I feel like there was some sort of challenging issue. There was purpose for it, but like now you're working on forgiveness. All right, I hope that was helpful. Oh my gosh, we're getting rated on the Twitch, y'all. We're getting rated on the Twitch. The Moonstone Kevin. I love that. Witchy vibes. We've been talking about the witches today. Thank you, Danger Zone. Thank you, thank you. All right. Michelle on Facebook is doing Virgo full moon. Michelle, say hi to me in the comments. Thank you. All right, Michelle, let's look at first thing where Spirit thinks you need to get more organized. Discernment. Ooh, look at the fog. So discernment is about seeing something for what it is. There's gonna be something about your own personal power that you're not seeing clearly. And where you need to get more organized, you could be giving that power out to multiple um, places, people, things, and Spirit's asking you to be more clear understanding of where you're supposed to be putting that energy. All right, let's look at your problem solving skills and how they can help others. You have that balance coming out. Look at the fog on both. You see that? You're going to have to do this before you can do this. But your skill or your ability is to help others find balance, whether that's inner balance or I feel like it's inner balance, right? Like you help people find calmness. You're on this very specific journey with me, so it's very possible too that you are some form of healer where you can help people balance their own masculine and feminine energies within, right? But it's almost like you don't even realize you have the power to do that, or you don't realize how powerful that ability is. That's the message that I'm hearing. All right, let's do Virgo full moon guidance. The path. This came out for Sherry. So the path is that card that says Spirit is lighting the path up for you. But you see how she's standing down here? I've always noticed that she's standing there with her arms crossed, and it's almost like she's looking at the path and trying to decide whether she wants to go on the path or not. And the message I'm hearing is, like, what's taking you so long? Or like, why not go on the path? Something like that. And the numbers are sticking out to me, 10198. All right, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that was helpful. Jenna on YouTube also doing Virgo full moon. Then I have Racer on Twitch, BMF on Twitch, Sun on YouTube, and Grace on Twitch. Oh my gosh, Danger Zone. I do have a vision board with my crush on it. Maybe I should send it so you can see it. Absolutely. I love it. Jenna says, I'm still here. Thank you for waiting so patiently, Jenna. Thank you, Michelle. All right, Jenna. Virgo full moon. Now, remind you, this is like 2 weeks out. So this is a good heads up here. So you can see this energy coming. And we can start working with it when it gets here. You don't have to go run and hide under the bed, right? know, Jenna, your energy is so smooth. The last couple of days, I felt it yesterday too. It's like going with the flow type of energy. It's very feminine, very empowered, natural. Natural is the word I'm hearing. All right, let's see where Spirit thinks you need to get more organized. We have the change card is here. Moon phases. You could be experiencing some changes. Nope, this is going to be about the catapulting. Okay, so when I first got this Queen of the Moon, I've seen how, I don't know if you guys can see it in the card, but it looks like she's doing this backflip. Like she's pushing with her feet off the moon and she's just going to flip back, like backwards, right? And I used to say that you can either try to push this change away as it comes in, or you can use it to catapult yourself into where it is that you're going, what it is that you really want, right? I feel like for most of us on this journey, we really don't have the option of like pushing the change. It's like the Spirit drags us along the journey and we just drag our extra obstacles with us. You know what I mean? It's like we can't mess up the journey. We have great purpose here. And it's like there's something we have to do, right? So it's like Spirit just kind of, I said, drags us. The energy I'm getting with you, Jenna, is that you have stopped resisting. You have stopped resisting. That's why it's going with the flow type of energy. So I feel like where Spirit is just saying it's not necessarily about getting more organized in this area, but maybe getting more focused in this area so you can see how these moon phases are catapulting you, or maybe in what direction they're catapulting you. All right, let's look and see how your problem solving skills can help others during this Virgo full moon. We have the blossoming card coming out. It's number 33. It's going to be my favorite for this oracle. The blossoming card is like, think of a rose that has budded and it's just now blooming for the first time, right? It's that type of energy. And I feel like it's very possible that you know how to help people find a new way to do something. Maybe you can find new ideas or you come up with new creative ideas, something like that. I feel like you're going to be called to do that this Virgo full moon. All right, Jenna, let's see. What is the guidance? Virgo full moon guidance. We have assessing coming out, and assessing is that card that says, see how far you've come. I feel like Spirit is not asking you to assess. I mean, you can, of course, always, but I think Spirit is trying to show you how far you've come. And I definitely get this energy of like pride. Spirit's definitely very proud of what it is that you're doing. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that was helpful. Oh yes, Miss Al here too. We froze. The computer froze. We lost it for I don't know, like 2 minutes. I think the phone held out. I'm not sure, to be honest. All right, guys, I'm going to clean up really quickly, and then I'm going to move on down the list. We're going to Racer on Twitch. I want to show you guys what it is that we're doing tonight. Thank you, Jenna. It's that gratitude, girl. You're on to something there. I love it. It's contagious, too. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so that's the Virgo full moon. That's your crush. Those are free readings, guys. You can get tonight. Racer on Twitch. Let me know that you're still here and let me know which reading you wanted to do. We do also have a general guidance and talking to heaven, and of course, love messages. Oh my gosh, Jenna says I've got the flute music on. I love the flutes. Yes, I'm telling you, it's such healing, vibrational energies. Oh my goodness. I recently discovered Beethoven too. That's new for me. I love classical music. I love instrumental music. But Beethoven. Somebody sent me. Dang, I can't remember. Can't remember what all the weird, something seven with the second movement. I don't remember. But yeah, apparently it's like some manifestation um, frequency. And it's just a certain part of this Beethoven piece. And so they sent it to me and I was listening to it. I was like, oh my gosh, I want to listen to the whole thing. I mean, I understand that this part's important for manifesting, but I was so drawn to it. I was like, the whole thing sounds good to me, right? Genesis, I was doing backflips in the video game I played today. Oh, all right. So I'm not seeing Eraser. BMF on Twitch. BMF on Twitch. Let me know that you're still here and that you waited so patiently. Sun on YouTube is going to be after that, and Grace on Twitch. Grace says, I'm a gamer too. I mostly. Let's see, I'm not going to know what those are. I wish I played more games. I watch some of you guys over on Twitch sometimes. Just secretly. I just go in there and see you guys and I just start watching. I don't know. I like to watch people play games. I can watch for hours. It's weird. But when I go to play myself, like I never was, I don't know, very good at it. Basic giraffology. All right, Sandra, are you seeing anyone over there on the Twitch? And then Sun on YouTube, let me know if you're still here. I'm playing Lost in Random. I feel like I rolled a 6. Okay, so we're gonna go BMF since there's no racer, right? Yes, I see the BMF one. I'm gonna take that one. Let me know if you see the racer one come back. And then Sun on YouTube, let me know that you're still here. And then Grace is on Twitch. So I feel like it's just gonna be these two, right? Let's do this one first. Let me know. Are we doing Virgo full moon? Are we doing your crush? You can also get love messages, general guidance, and talking to heaven. Wow, it's an hour and a half. Hour and a half went by fast. That's how you know you're having fun, right? Virgo full moon, since I'm a Virgo moon. I love that. Who else said they were a Virgo when they came in here? Was it Grace? Look at that. Mine is the crush read, but not a crush. It's a recent friend fallout. I understand. You don't have to say anymore. All right. I'm not seeing Sun on YouTube, so I'm assuming they didn't wait. All right, BMF and Grace. All right, after that, I'm going to wrap it up. So if anyone's hanging out and they want to be added to the list, let us know. Now is the time. Jenna is a Virgo rising. My North Node. My North Node is in Virgo. All right, BMF. Virgo full moon. I'm going to pick this one just so it doesn't take so much of the screen. We can see the cards. All right, so the first thing I'm going to look at is where spirit wants you to get more organized in your life. Virgo full moon. Ooh, BMF, the masculine comes out. Are you on a very specific type of spiritual awakening journey? The masculine is the lunar god. It could be about getting more organized, like using the lunar phases. I have a little thing on here. I seen it the other day. I hope I didn't delete it. I mean, knowing me, I probably did because I do stuff like that. Is it this one? Yes, look at that. Look at that. Woohoo, I didn't delete it. Okay, so the moon phases. Of course, this was back when I first started creating the things, and I clearly did not pick the right color for the text. But if you can see it, it tells you all the different moon phases and when you are supposed to be doing specific things. I think there's something about balancing something out with your moon phases. Are you trying to release on a regular basis? I was talking about this earlier because they say that we're actually not supposed to release unless it's waning moon. But I say for those of us that are on this very specific type of spiritual awakening, we can be manifesting during eclipses. So if people look at us like we're crazy, so it doesn't necessarily pertain that specific energy doesn't necessarily pertain. But I feel like um, maybe you're giving something too much energy to. And that could be what needs to be balanced out. It's also possible that because I feel like for a lot of us, we've pulled our energies back. Um, so I'm kind of getting the message: did you pull your energies back, and now you're kind of blocking something? Also, I need to mention, I feel like it happened ever since the Cancer full moon. It seems like the full moons and the new moons have been a little swapped. I've mentioned it almost every live. It's like where, for example, we're talking Virgo full moon. We just had the Aquarius new moon on the 9th. I don't know about you guys, but that definitely felt like a full moon to me. Um, And so I feel like Virgo full moon is going to be more of a new moon, right? It's just weird. It feels like something has like flopped. I do feel I made the calendar for 2024. If you guys are looking for a moon calendar with moon phases, you can find that in the description box of my YouTube and Facebook videos. It's over on my website, but I did go through and do all of 2024. So I was able to see that when we hit that eclipse season, right there into March, beginning of April, I do feel like those energies kind of get back to normal, like get back to how they're supposed to be, right? All right, let's see how your problem solving skills can help others during this Virgo full moon. We have supermoon attraction, manifesting, number 44. So the numbers are definitely sticking out to me. 4244. You could be seeing a lot of fours, 444, especially if you're using the moon to manifest. Okay, so full moons are used to manifest, sure. But again, remember normally full moons, okay, so waning moons when we release like people and things, right? And then full moons where we release things like bad habits, negative thoughts, that type of energy. I feel like there's a message here for you, BMF. It's something about clearing the thoughts, keeping those high vibrational thoughts as this Virgo full moon comes in, because you could definitely be using this powerful energy to manifest something pretty big that could be bringing balance to this particular journey, right? Or this particular energy. All right, let's do some Virgo full moon guidance. We have resilience. I'm hearing don't give up. Don't give up. Peace is on the bottom. It is something about keeping your peace of mind, healthy boundaries, that type of energy. But there is something about don't give up. like you're almost to something. You definitely had to carry more weight than most. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that was helpful. All right, Sun on YouTube. Did we ever hear Sun on YouTube? I'm working with a strong new guide, and the I need to start using my magic more. Yes, yes. Are you guys noticing new? I noticed that you said new guides. I'm noticing new guides. I noticed too, I watch, I don't know if you guys know Soulful Revolution, MJ over on YouTube. I watch her. I noticed that she mentioned something about new guides, and I I feel like collectively these new guides, the Chiefs won Danger Zone. Oh my gosh. I told y'all. Told y'all. She's a good witch, though. I just want y'all to know she's a good witch. She's a high vibing witch, and I love her songs. I don't care what anybody says. um, but anyway, um, dang, I done forgot what I was talking about. It totally threw me off. The Chiefs. I feel for Diana. I want to give her a hug. Oh my gosh. Um, but I don't know. I feel like that's proof of high vibrational energy. If you guys do not know the connection between Taylor Swift and the Kansas City Chiefs, do a little research. And that is somebody who is manifesting literally in front of the whole world. I mean, she is making magic in front of the whole world. And you're gonna hear lots of people, you're gonna hear lots of people say all kinds of bad things. Oh my gosh, she's a witch, and oh my gosh, she's dark, and oh, their music is doing this to us. And oh my gosh, y'all, don't believe everything you hear. What how's that saying go? Misery loves company, right? Look at this. BMF said Chiefs were great before Taylor. I'm sure they were. I'm sure they were. All right. So no Sun. Grace is gonna be the last one, right? Grace on Twitch, and then we're gonna wrap it up. And she wanted your crush. All right. Poor Chief fans. You guys are gonna hear about you guys are gonna hear more about Taylor in the next couple of days, the next couple of weeks, and you probably will hear about the game. I'm Mercy. I understand, Grace. I understand. All right. Grace, type a little hi in the comments for me. Good, Vanessa. It was a great game. First time I watched the Super Bowl. Love it. I have a friend. I gotta tell you guys a story. It's kind of personal, so I'm gonna keep it. But I have a friend who is learning to listen. Um, and this friend, um, he struggles. He struggles to listen. Um, but um, he, I don't know how to say it so people are gonna know who I'm talking about. Um, he he struggles to have faith in his journey, and because he struggles to have faith in his journey, he questions everything, and he self doubts and self sabotages at every turn. Bless his heart, right? Um, but he heard something today pertaining to the Chiefs. And when the game started, the 49ers were in the lead. And I told him, I said, this is a test. It's spirit giving you a test to see can you have faith in what you heard? and what you know. So yeah, there's a little story, right? All right, Grace, let's do your crush. I love that. I like the hearts. Let's do the hearts. She's like, I pick all of these. Just pick one and do it already. All right, power of love activation. Last one, guys. Don't forget, I didn't set them yet. I'll set them in the morning. But we're going to do fire signs. Fire signs tomorrow, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And then Tuesday is water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. On Wednesdays, we do the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And on Thursday, we do the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So if you're new, make sure to hit that follow button, the join button, subscribe, all the stuff. Hit your notification bells to all. We are a little channel, right? So sometimes notifications go out and sometimes they don't. But every Sunday through Thursday, 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time, every single time. All right, Grace. So I'm going to look at their current energy first. We have humility. You have developed a loving awareness that you and everyone else are the same, but on different paths. That's what they're learning right now. So you did something, you went against them. So it's like they wanted something a certain way and you did something different. And they're learning that just because you did something different doesn't mean that you're not the same person. It's like there's one person, one soul, right? Like if we go to the theory of I am and we are one, then it's like we are one, but we all have our own purpose and our own journey and our own thing that we have to do. I feel like that's what they're learning right now. All right, their true intentions, we have empathy. It says you feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. So you know that their true intentions are good because you're an empath also. So you feel their energy. You know that it's not um like they're not, I don't know, they're not complete darkness, right? You know that they just need to balance something out in themselves too. But they feel that in you too. So I feel like the true intention is not necessarily like bad or negative here. I'm not getting like a darker, like you need to stay away or run from this energy, anything like that. I just feel like there is two different ways to do one thing. And because it's separate, it's causing both of you to feel like one doesn't have the other, something like that. All right, let's do a power of love activation for guidance. Thank you, Grace, for coming in and hanging out, being so patient. All right, elevation is here. Discernment's on the bottom. I'm going to read that one too. But elevation says you're making a conscious decision to raise your vibration of love. And that's talking about keeping those vibrational energies high. Before we close it out, I do want to show you one little slide. For those of you that are wondering, like, what does she mean when she keeps saying raising her energetic vibrations? This is what I mean right here. We've been looking at this chart for 3 years, y'all. I've noticed a lot of other people starting to look at these charts, the same chart, right? But it's very specific for those of us that are on this very specific type of journey. And you can see why they're on the right side of your screen where it splits the bottom half of that cone to the top half. Of course, the lower half is going to be those lower vibrational energies and the frequency hertz that they're measured at. So let's say, for example, that you're down there in desire, fear, grief, and apathy. So you're like, man, Rosa, how do I raise my energetic vibrations? You find pride and courage, willingness, acceptance, reason. That should say unconditional love, joy, peace, and that's how you move into enlightenment, right? So that's going to be the message that I'm getting here is like that's what you're learning how to do. On the bottom, discernment, you're developing the skill to distinguish love from fear and truth from illusion. That's going to be big too, because you see this as a different situation than what's actually happening. All right, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that was helpful. All right, guys, that's it. I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you so much for coming in here and hanging out. Thank you, Miss L. I appreciate all of you guys so much. My moderators, our OG moderators, the new moderators. I appreciate all of you so very, very much. Sandra, thank you so much for helping over on Twitch. I will see everyone tomorrow night, guys. Tomorrow night, remember fire signs, 8 p.m. Central Time. We're going to look at Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. I love you, ladies, very much. All of you. I know there's some masculine energies out there being so very quiet. It's okay. All right, guys. I'll see everyone tomorrow. I'm always, always sending all of you abundant love and light on your journey. Have a good night, everyone.